welcome to Travel with Bieber. We've just landed in Lisbon. Now let's head off into the city centre. Come and join me. The way we're going to head into Lisbon city centre today is by metro. It seems to be the cheapest, most efficient way of getting into the city centre and the quickest, I think, unless you get a taxi, which is 20 euros. Apparently this is only like 6 euros and you get a ticket for the entire day, including the tube, the bus, the trams, etc. So, gonna do that. Yeah, let's see how it goes. I'm gonna go to the ticket machine and hopefully make sense of it. But fingers crossed it goes smoothly. Let's go city sightseeing. See you there. Just arrived in Lisbon city centre off the metro. Really smooth journey, can't fault it. And the best thing about it, they had working internet connection throughout the entire service, whereas at London, what is internet basically? So no, great tube ride in Lisbon city centre. This is the view that greets me. Really nice view. I'm loving these cobbled streets. There's something so, I don't know, traditional about it. I love it. I thought I'd just introduce being in the centre of Lisbon before I go and find the right places and have a look around. There's one thing that I need to do, because when I saw the weather forecast for Lisbon, it said 16 Celsius and I thought, that'll be alright, it won't be warm. So let me just do one thing before I finish this clip. 2 seconds. Oh, that is much better. It is so warm. Possibly because I'm comparing it to being in freezing cold bloody England. But it is, so it feels like, and it probably is around 20 Celsius now. It's glorious. Perfect for sightseeing. So let's go. See you soon. One thing I'm definitely going to try soon, NATA TARTS. Very famous for it here in Portugal. But is it better than Nando's? That's the question. Do Portugal do NATA TARTS better than Nando's? What a stupid question. Of course it does. I can't wait to try it. I'm currently walking down this shopping boulevard in Lisbon city centre, and it's incredible. I love streets like this because it's just basically one long street full of shops. It's not like London where you have to go off the beaten track into different areas of the city. Oxford Street, to be fair, is like Oxford Street, but the annoying thing in Oxford Street is it's too busy, too cramped, the pathways are so tiny because it's not pedestrianised. There's a road running straight through the middle, but the brilliant thing about this is what's running straight through the middle of this street? Tables and chairs for these incredible restaurants that surround me. That's what runs down these streets, and it's just a beautiful scenic place. I'm loving it. It's brilliant. Oh, this is weird. It's a cow, but it's half in the shop, half out the shop. Quite funny. I'd go as far as saying that's quite amusing. Yeah, amusing. Okay, now let's just carry on. Carry on. Right, forgive me for 1 second. I'm about to turn all tourist guide on you. But there is an amazing fact that astonishes me about this city that I'm sure will amaze you too. 1755, yeah, years ago, there was a massive 9 magnitude earthquake right here in Lisbon. But not just that, but there was a tsunami that followed that as well. And what they did was completely obliterate Lisbon city centre. It was pretty much 80% flattened. But one of the few ruins that remain is a Gothic church. And I'm looking at it right now, and I'm going to show you, but I just think it looks incredible. Because this Gothic church, you can see the top of it completely opened up, where it's all fallen in, and you can only see the emblems sticking out from the top of the church. And I just think it looks incredible, because it's a permanent reminder of what the city went through, and then surrounding it is this incredible city, buildings that were completely rebuilt after the earthquake and tsunami, and it just looks incredible. So yeah, maybe I should try and show you this church now rather than rambling on about it. But there it is. I hope you can see it as well as I can. Look at the top of that hill. There's a Gothic church. Ruins of the Gothic church left behind by that massive earthquake and tsunami. I just think that's astonishing. I love it. Absolutely love it. Anyway, let's get on with the sightseeing. Enjoy. Now I know I've said this already, but I love these cobbled streets. It's sort of ceramic-like cobbles. I love it. It's so decorative. And it's the little things like that that just bring this place alive. In London, it's just pavements and chewing gum stuck everywhere. But here, they've done it so well. It's amazing. I love it. The journalist in me wants to check out these newspapers. Got the Mail, the Sun, Telegraph, Financial Times, New York Times, the Mirror. No Daily Star, unfortunately. Never mind. And for those of you wondering why I said no Daily Star, unfortunately, who haven't seen or who don't know me anyway, I'm a journalist at the Daily Star, which is why I was hoping they might have one. But hey ho. Right, another interesting little fact for you. That incredible monument behind me was built to mark the rebuilding of Lisbon city centre after that earthquake and tsunami I mentioned earlier. It's kind of like the new gateway to the city after that all happened. It looks incredible. Now, I'm quite lucky that in the 10 seconds I've been talking about that I've not been harassed by a sunglasses seller, because it seems to be all over the place at the moment, everywhere I turn, because they can probably see me squinting every time I do a video. They're probably thinking, he's the perfect guy to sell our glasses to. But I just give them a very polite nod of the head, no thank you. But they are everywhere. I wonder what they're doing when it's raining. Probably umbrellas. Yeah. Anyway, I've gotten away with it for now. No sunglasses being sold to me. Let's carry on. Am I in Brighton or am I in Lisbon? There is a slight difference between here and Brighton, there isn't there? A slight difference. Welcome to the port of Lisbon. That's quite fun. I've only just noticed. There's a beach. It's got a little mini beach. Oh, that is so cool. You know what? Sod it. Let's go to the beach. Why not? Where could I be right now? On a beach in the Maldives? In the Costa del Sol? southern coast of Italy. No. Lisbon. Yep, Lisbon. You know what? That's not me taking the mickey. It's beautiful. I love this place. It's just quite bizarre to find an actual beach here. My favourite clothes shop. I love that place. Every time I go in, I buy clothes that just sit on my wardrobe. And I've got so many, so let's just have a look. Give me 2 minutes, 2 minutes. I told you it would happen, didn't I? I told you it would happen. Now, I think it's time to eat food. And hey, we're in Lisbon, so let's try out some local food. Now, I said I'd try something local, didn't I? So I've had the ham and cheese toastie, my typically British lunch. So now for the local delicacy, Codfish Cake. Thank you very much, thank you. Codfish cake. This is going to be very interesting. It's got cheese inside as well apparently. So it's almost like a chicken Kiev but with cod. Here goes. It's nice, it's alright, I like it. Hope you can order it again, but I like it. So that was codfish cake. Let's try something I know I really will love. A real cake. A Portuguese cake. NATA TARTS. Pastel di nata. Now that is what I'm going to enjoy. There we have it. The amazing Portuguese NATA tart. The only time I've had this back in the UK is at Nando's, and they are amazing. I'm sure these are much better. They're Portuguese after all. Let's see how it goes. The pastry is so light, the custard is so soft, so sweet, flaky. It's perfect. Forget it. I'm going all in. Time for a cup of tea. Anyone that knows me knows I love my tea. So whether I'm in the UK, whether I'm in Australia, America, or Lisbon, I have to have a cup of tea. Cheers. Now, who would be silly enough, after eating a cake they enjoyed, to go and buy a massive 6-pack of the same cake to take home? Yes, me. I decided that it was so nice I had to buy an entire 6-pack of NATA tarts. I can't wait to get home with a cup of tea tonight, sit back, relax, look back over the day and eat another NATA tart, another 6 NATA tarts. But hey, can't wait. Onwards we go. Wow. Lisbon is a stunning city. If you didn't know it at the start of this video, you certainly do now. I mean, when you're on the ground and you see the buildings up close, just like you will here, for example, when you see the buildings up close, they look incredible anyway. But when you come to the top of this tower and you overlook the entire city centre of Lisbon, you really see it for all its beauty. It's incredible. It's a kaleidoscope of colour, from the pinks to the blues to the greys to the beige, and it all blends together into one mesmerising image, one mesmerising landscape. And it's hard to kind of get your head around the fact that, as I said earlier, this city was once obliterated by an earthquake and a tsunami. To rebuild it into this is incredible. I don't need to say anything, do I? I mean, that says it all. Remind me what my name is. Oh yeah, there it is. Folks, that's it. That's the end of my day in Lisbon. I'm ending it currently in the marketplace in the heart of Lisbon with a glass, well, plastic cup of sangria, which I'll toast at the end of this video. Lisbon, where can I start? What an incredible city. The colours, the buildings, the architecture, the food, everything about it is incredible. And what capped it off for me was that view over the whole city from the top of that tower. Wow. Views I will never forget. The colours just stand out so much, from the pink to the blue, black, grey, red. It's incredible. It's so mesmerising to see. And I'll never forget it. Never forget it. And what's so important about Lisbon is it's really walkable. If you want to do a day trip like I've done, it's so important you can get around everywhere very quickly, so you can fit it all into one single day. And Lisbon fits that bill perfectly.
So yeah, it's an incredible city, topped off by the fact they have the best nata tarts. They are the home of nata tarts, but the best nata tarts in the world. Nando's, come over here, see how it's done. You've got great nata tarts, but it doesn't touch the ones you get here. So anyway, it's time for me to lift my plastic cup of sangria and to toast this incredible journey. If you've enjoyed it, please do subscribe to my YouTube account. Please follow my social media accounts, which I'll post the descriptions of below which I'll post details of in the description below. If you really like the video, like it please, and comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Right, it's time for me to bring this video to a close. I'll show you a few more clips of my journey home, but until the next instalment of Travels with Bieber, thank you very much, and see you next time.
Quite good.